What up, guys? Want to do a quick video, and it's regarding the national anthem. It's regarding the NFL and Donald Trump. Donald Trump just trumped the NFL and the players. See, the NFL over the past few years has been unpatriotic, in my opinion. When you had those cops that were killed, I believe they were African American in Dallas, the NFL did not allow the Dallas Cowboys to wear commemorative gear to honor those individuals. It was such an unfortunate situation. Those individuals also, there were some players that wanted to commemorate 9/11, but they couldn't, right, wear certain types of gear. But on the other hand, they allowed Colin Kaepernick to kneel. Right? Some people may say he has free speech. He has his right to do that, which is fine and dandy. But why not allow the other individuals to wear their commemorative gear for a special occasion? So the NFL botched that a few years ago, but people understand that a lot of these players may have a liberal bent. And they ignore that because they just want to focus on the game and the competition rather than some political debate. But now it's gotten to a point where Donald Trump just trolled these NFL players saying, hey, we should fire any one of these SOBs that doesn't want to stand up. In doing so, a lot of these players decided to kneel. One moron from the Buffalo Bills decided to stretch. Who on earth would want to stretch during the national anthem? That is very disrespectful. I understand there are reasons why people may want to kneel down, but this was worse than kneeling while you were stretching. And I'm not sure why he wasn't called out even more on social media than he was. In addition to that, you have to look at the fact Trump trolled them, the NFL players. They took the bait, and now what has that done? It has made a lot of NFL owners nervous. Why has that done? Why are they nervous now? Well, you see on YouTube, social media, Twitter, etc., all these websites are showing people burning their NFL jerseys in large amounts. We're not seeing it a small sample size. These videos are going viral. You're seeing people getting pissed off. You see it on Facebook. Breitbart actually had the most views ever via Facebook. So you're seeing people from the heartland, middle-class guys, right, making $50,000 a year, and you could say more than that. Those individuals who love watching football on Sunday, they're peeved. They don't want to see any of it. Why? Because football has become politicized, right? I know going into work or anywhere else, I can have a discussion with a guy of a different background, different political orientation, and we could still bond together over football. Or any other sport. That's what brings people together, sports. But now it's becoming politicized, and it's becoming like the election last year. That's the worst thing that you can do, especially for the NFL. They had their chance to clamp down on Kaepernick, but they lost their bet, right? They didn't want to offend the social justice warriors, but then Trump trolled the social justice warriors, the NFL players who have big egos, took the bait, took a knee. Some decided not to even show up, right? They were in their tunnel, right? There's only one guy from Pittsburgh who stood up for the national anthem. So all I'm saying is not many people understand that Donald Trump, he's a master of egging people on. And if you're smart enough, if he's egging you on, you walk away. And this is what the NFL players don't get. And there's going to still be some triggered individuals. They're going to kneel next week, in the weeks to come. And it's going to kill NFL ratings. The only way that NFL ratings are going to go up is if you have some sort of 9/11 type event where people come together and they forget about what's going on, or B, everyone decides to stand. The commissioner of the NFL, he doesn't need to force people to stand up, but he should encourage that. He has always stayed on the sidelines, and the reason why he stayed on the sidelines is because he's scared of the Soros crowd, right? Because they've been intimidating all facets of life. But for some reason, Donald Trump has effectively destroyed the Soros crowd. No matter how much money they poured, it's the fact is Donald Trump is speaking to the American people. Now, a lot of people may not like how Donald Trump is still headed in the globalist direction, but he's less of a globalist than Bush, than Obama, and Clinton. The only concern that I have about this is that you have a serious situation folding in Korea right now, right? We've levied sanctions upon the Koreans, the North Koreans, and you have a madman lunatic in power. What does this remind me of? It reminds me of what happened in the 1930s, right? We basically levied sanctions on Japan. We didn't trade with them, and they really depended on us when it came to raw materials, right? Imperial Japan could not survive without raw materials. And without trading with the United States, well, they would have problems. And they were also in a war as well. So what they decided to do, knee-jerk reaction, they acted dumb and they decided to bomb Pearl Harbor. And push comes to shove, when you have a lunatic in power in North Korea who starves his people to death, right? And you're levying sanctions on him, and then you see the war of words escalate. I mean, we all know Trump talks tough, right? His intention may not even be to have them react or to go to war at all. He may just try playing tough, but he's a lunatic, and that's what I'm scared of. So you see Donald Trump constantly talking about the NFL, but I'm just scared that is this a distraction from the Korean situation? And I just hope not. But anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Talk to you later. And hopefully everyone stands for the national anthem in the next few weeks. Or actually starting from next week. Thanks. Bye.